This is what was caught.
You wanted to smoke with the ghost. Damn. That was kind of loud.
Jezu, jak to ona tak warczy?
Tase her ass. I don't think that's gonna work, but you gotta incapacitate her. I don't even think that's gonna work. If she's possessed. What the hell is that, bruh? Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you guys for helping me get over 1,500 subscribers. We're about to do Scary Comp Volume 73. I just got off of work. It's 12:29 a.m. Let's do it.
A construction worker is working the graveyard shift at a warehouse when something very strange is caught on camera. This footage was posted by X-Alien97, who works security at a construction site where the following chilling incident had taken place. X-Alien says that ever since showing this video to the people who work there, employees have been on edge. They fear that they too will experience this terrifying encounter. In a very short video, X-Alien recounts the events of that night.
So I work security at this construction site, right?
So
we got all the trucks. We got these real things right here. There you go. One of these. These things are heavy. Just a little backstory. It was a construction worker that he needed help pushing one of these. He says a guy came up to him, another worker, and he says, "I got you. Just guide me and I'll push it for you." So I said, okay, cool. So he was guiding him. He kept telling him, back it up, back it up, back it up. And he was pushing it. When they were done, he went around the reel to tell him thank you. And he says that he was gone.
Now the scariest part about this story is that when the worker had one day gone up to the main office of the building, he noticed a particular memorial photo of the workers who used to work at the company. In this photo, he saw the man who had helped him push the reel. Eerily, the photo says he had passed away in 2015. The following is the video of what's believed to be the ghost of the ex-employee caught on camera.
those things are very heavy. I mean, like, you need like 6 dudes to push it that like easily. Like that. Oh my, yo, dog. You don't need 6 people. That's exaggerated. You need like 3 people to push it though. Like that. Like as easy as that. That's crazy.
Eerily enough, the person who was helping the worker with the reel suddenly disappears. According to the worker, he had walked around to thank the man for helping him, but to his shock, he was no longer there. It's as though he seemingly vanished into thin air. Given the story provided by the security guard, could it be that this worker had encountered the spirit of a deceased ex-employee? Or might there be some logical explanation for this truly odd occurrence? As with most videos, this one has yet to be solved.
I'd have went to his grave. Thank you, sir, for helping me out. I don't know how you did that, but thank you.
Now the following video doesn't have much info, as the original source is unknown, but even without knowing its origin, the footage is no less scary. The story goes that a man who lives in a village near the Swiss Alps heard strange noises coming from the mountainous region. He decides to climb the mountain and find the source of these unusual sounds. When he gets to the top, he's immensely frightened by what he sees. This is the video he took.
Ne znam da li je moguće. Ne znam da ste vidli ili mislim možda što sam sam ovde, kao da mi se učinilo. Ne znam da ste vidli, molim vas zavratite. Ništa se ne vidi.
That a person? What is that? That's not a well. That looks like two
Ništa ne
people.
vidim I dalje.
It look like a statue and two people. What the? What is that? I'm looking. Yeah, I'm looking at that. But what the heck is that? There's some tall. They some tall people. Damn, your quality of camera is horrible, man. I can't see it. Can't make them out. It looks like they're blurred on his video. And you can only see them from a certain angle. That's some camera issues. It looks like, don't it? Nah, they're moving a little bit though. I don't know what to tell you right there. My boy breathing heavy. Looks like they're doing this, you know? Well, farther out, obviously.
The man sees what appears to be two giant figures standing in the distance. Even more chilling is the fact that the figures seem to be moving ever so slightly, confirming that they weren't statues, but instead something else entirely. The man believes that these might have been angels or an entity of some sort, as he felt a sense of peace and believed that the figures meant no harm. Yet when looking at the video through an infrared lens, the figures don't appear to be fake or CGI'd. Whatever had been on top of this mountain seems to have actually been there. But, like always, you be the judge on whether or not something supernatural was captured. Just what exactly had been on top of this mountain?
That one's weird because certain angles it disappears.
On December 31st of 2022, 3 policemen were dispatched to a house after receiving a call from a neighbor who reported that loud, strange noises were coming from inside. The neighbor stated that they heard deep, guttural noises and piercing screeches that were unlike anything they'd ever heard. When the police arrived, they were deeply disturbed by what they found. Now, the video itself was taken by a paramedic who was immediately called to the scene. As it turns out, the police requested immediate medical care as they were unprepared to deal with the situation at hand. They had no idea that the house they were in once belonged to a family of cannibals who enjoyed butchering human flesh and making exotic dishes that consisted of human remains. This cannibalistic family has since passed away, but their house still remains in its shabby condition in a small town located in Greater Poland. On the night of New Year's Eve in 2022, a 20-year-old woman named Kamilka had been inside the house with a couple of friends. They were all playing with the Ouija board with the intent of conjuring the spirits of the cannibalistic family and the victims they consumed. This was a bad idea, as all of a sudden, Kamilka began acting erratically and extremely feral before barricading herself inside a room. Something had gone terribly wrong. According to her friends, Kamilka had seemingly become possessed. When the police came, they were left highly unnerved by what they saw. This is what was caught.
You wanted to smoke with the ghost. Damn. I was kind of loud.
Jezu, jak to ona tak warczy?
Tase her ass. I don't think that's gonna work, but you gotta incapacitate her. I don't even think that's gonna work. If she's possessed. What the hell is that, bruh? He said I don't get paid enough for this. She's crawling, bro. What the hell?
Ona jest nad nami u góry, od góry coś widzi. Nie? Drut ma jakiś.
Terrified by Kamilka's strange behavior, the police are unable to go inside and save her. So, as a final attempt to get her out, they head outside and place a ladder against the side of the room where she hides. This, however, did not go as expected.
That is not what you do. She ain't trying to go out.
Tu jesteś, dzikuska. Chodź, misiu. Nie bardziej jak świnia, kurwa. Chodź. Chodź tu, kurwo.
Damn. They calling her all kinds of names. You don't want to do that. That's bad.
Chodź tu, Kamilka. Kamilka, tu ty
These
cię
dudes
widzę.
are
Nie ciągle się.
interesting.
Kamilka.
What the hell? We got that flag, that strobe light action going.
Kamilka, dziecko cię woła. Kamilka.
Dang, she had a kid too.
Wiktoria cię woła.
The police tell Kamilka that her daughter Victoria's with them as an attempt to lure her out of the room, but this didn't seem to work, given that she still stayed inside. Unfortunately, not much else is caught on camera as the video ends abruptly, but according to the paramedic who shot the video, Kamilka was eventually taken to the hospital. Strangely enough, it was upon arriving at the hospital that she started acting normal again. After being thoroughly examined by a psychiatrist, Kamilka showed no signs of any psychiatric disorders. Her blood was also checked for any intoxicating substances that could explain her strange behavior, but no traces of any drugs were found in her system. To this day, Kamilka's family nor her friends could explain what happened inside that house. All that is known is that her family wishes to never see their daughter ever like this again. Whether Kamilka was possessed or if she had a temporary psychosis remains a mystery.
That's just, you play with a Ouija board, you get karma.
In a previous video, I talked about a family in India who's been documenting unusual events inside their home. The family has seen more than just a couple of things move on their own, but also other small incidents that seem to hint at something way bigger and perhaps dangerous. From their house being suddenly infested with hundreds of maggots which appeared out of nowhere as they played holy music throughout the house, to occasionally hearing the pitter-patter of invisible footsteps late at night, the family can't help but think that a curse has been placed on their home. They believe that ever since letting go of the maid who took care of them, strange things have been happening. The maid, according to them, is responsible for the strange activity. Although having seen some crazy things, it's the most recent occurrence that's by far the strangest. It's late at night when the family is woken up by mysterious noises. This is what was caught.
I wish I could move, bro.
अच्छा रुको मैं भी हूँ
नहीं तुम बच्चे के साथ रहो नहीं तो वो डरेगा
Let's see, have we seen this one or not?
नो मामा
Or is this
you take care of
completely
mama
new?
daddy will come soon
That's cool, they speak in both languages. What is 325? I don't even know. Didn't see the other hand. Flooding? A flood? I remember last time it was like water running or something. What the damn, dude?
पूरा सामान गिरा हुआ है
That's messed up.
yeah
Don't throw my stuff all over the floor and stuff. I wasn't even paying attention. He said the cabinet was open. Damn. Oh. Okay, I thought that was something else. I thought the door was just on the floor
इधर भी पूरा
sideways.
कवर गिरा हुआ है
Yeah, I'm leaving that bad boy just like it is.
Mysteriously, a mess has been made throughout the house. But most chilling of all is the video of how it all happened, which was captured by the security camera inside their living room. Take a look.
Oh, that's right. He has those cams right there. This is about to get crazy. up in here? I don't need to close that. Alright. Throw that on the floor. What else can we mess with? Let's tip that over, alright. What else can we mess with? Waiting for that cover to fall. That go to cover.
Naturally, the family was left unnerved, but they were left even more so by an incident that took place only a few days later. It's past midnight when this is captured.
It always gets worse with this one. Oh man.
Baby, are you awake? Baby.
He like, oh no, here we go. By myself? Oh, this ain't good. You already know his scared level right now? 10. I wouldn't even open that door. I'm done. Did he even hear? Did he even hear, bro? To think about it, let's go outside and check. But not outside, in the house outside of the room. That was loud. Somebody is running in the house. That shit is loud. Wow, the door was wide open.
Please stay outside.
Whoa. Imagine hearing that in your house and nobody's really running around.
Did you count it?
She just scared me.
I was like, man, he
Similar
just
to a
scared the
previous
fuck out
incident
of both of
experienced by the
us.
family, the sound of small footsteps are heard running about without a trace. Now, given that the family has experienced this before, the family's not as scared or phased as when they first encountered this. It would be the following incident, however, that changes that. Only a few nights later, this was
I
captured.
told you, man, it gets worse with this one. I was unable to scream here, and that's when I just got it. It's enough. Oh, that ain't good, bro. Oh, that was loud. Oh, the door is closing and shutting. You can't see the door, but like, come on, man, really? The hell is that? They got music playing? That's weird in my ears. Ooh. Damn, he's shaking. What? What just happened? Yo, what was that? Running for it made him fall. Thought I saw something to the right. That's why I went back.
The father is seemingly pushed by an unseen force. He quickly falls over while seeming a bit disoriented as he tries his best to figure out what just happened. It is only seconds later that he realizes that something had touched him. While the family continues to document these chilling occurrences, viewers continue to suggest that they move out of the house as soon as possible. The family does plan on doing that, but it won't be anytime soon, as they have to make certain arrangements before doing so.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Unfortunately, for now, the family has to endure whatever strange occurrence is thrown at them. Just like before, there have yet to be more updates on the situation of this family.
Cause I would have burnt that
If you
house
caught
down
something creepy on camera,
already.
or if
Forget
there's any
that.
ghost videos you'd like me to check out and include in the next compilation, you can send them over to scaryvideos444@gmail.com. That being said, let's get back to the video. Marcos Garcia is the owner of a small car shop that is currently operated by just one mechanic. This mechanic is the only employee at this workshop, and it was just recently that he received a car from a customer who needed repairs on the vehicle. Ever since receiving this car though, strange things have been happening around the place. Both the business owner and the mechanic believe that there's something quite mysterious about this car. They don't know what it is, but they have a slight suspicion that it might be the reason as to why unexplainable things have been happening recently. This vehicle, according to them, scares them. Although feeling creeped out by the car's presence, they don't think much of it and carry on with their daily assignments. But then one day, a very peculiar incident is caught on camera. Marcos, the business owner, is watching over the shop through a security camera when he notices the mechanic acting very strange. The old man was moving in such a way that it made him feel very unsettled. But when the mechanic was asked as to what he was doing, he replied that he was talking to the client who had dropped off the creepy car. Marcos, though, found this very unusual. The video Marcos had seen tells a different story. This is what he saw.
Oye, este weón se volvió loco. Estoy revisando por la cámara del taller de mi teléfono, estoy en mi casa.
He said this man's lost his mind. That's not my first thought. I would have been like, hey, let me go check and see if he lost his mind
La
first.
verdad que no cacho qué onda.
That's my first thought. Let me see what he's doing first. If he's talking to himself, then okay, he's lost his mind, alright? That's not usually what happens.
Voy a preguntar por cámara qué está haciendo. A ver, vamos a preguntar.
That's crazy. He
¿Es
literally
que consígueme el teléfono?
on video is just talking to nothing.
¿Pero con quién habla, weón?
Go ask him up.
¿Aló? Oye, disculpa, pero ¿con quién estás hablando?
Con don Carlos, que me está viendo, pasando el presupuesto y explicando el tema del accidente que tuvo anoche en la carretera. Entonces me está dando el presupuesto, le estoy explicándole lo que le estoy diciendo.
Oye, cálmate. ¿Qué, don Carlos? Pero, oye, escúchame un poquito. ¿Tú me estás hablando del accidente de anoche?
Claro.
Juan, me estáis huellando, ¿cierto?
No, pues estoy con don Carlos aquí, pues. Le estoy explicándole todo.
Oye, ¿podéis subir? ¿Sabes qué? Oye, es que no estáis hablando con nadie, viejo.
No puede ser, pues yo tengo el caballero aquí al frente mío, pues.
No estás hablando con nadie, Juan, y ayer los que chocaron murieron todos. Juan, no estás con nadie. Sube y ven a ver las cámaras. Tengo todo
Dude,
grabado.
if everyone died in a crash last night,
Sube,
nigga, he's
viejo.
talking
Sube,
to ghosts.
vente al tiro. Si no estás con nadie, Juan.
Why would you think he was lost his mind?
Viejo, no, tengo grabado. Vente, por favor. Vente.
If I knew everybody died in a crash, I would have been like, hey,
Confused
bro.
and slightly unsettled by the old man's behavior, Marcos immediately calls him to ask what exactly is happening. To his shock, the mechanic replies that Carlos, the client who had dropped off the car days ago, was visiting him to discuss details about his car and a racing accident that occurred the night before. Marcos was chilled to his core. Hearing him mention the racing accident from last night was beyond strange. As it turns out, Carlos, the client, had passed away in a terrible street racing accident the night before. The mechanic had not been aware of this incident until recently. The question is though, How exactly did he come to learn about this news? Could it be that the alleged spirit of Carlos had paid the mechanic a visit? Is the so-called haunted car responsible for this? Or is this simply a case of someone who's become slightly unhinged from doing too much work at the shop? Just like Marcos, viewers believe that something supernatural was caught on camera.
That's crazy. I don't know what caused that, but that's
Michelle
crazy.
A. and her small family live in a suburban home in Long Island, New York. Both she and her husband are happily raising 4 children while simultaneously running a traveling petting zoo. Although living a busy lifestyle,
Nice.
Michelle and her husband always make sure to prioritize the needs of their children.
Got them keys.
Given how much they care for their safety, they install a nanny cam inside their baby daughter's bedroom.
Oh, man,
One
here we
night,
go.
while looking over at the baby monitor, something downright spooky is caught on camera.
Here we go with this.
Michelle
baby
says that her
monitor.
baby daughter typically sleeps through the night, and if she were to wake up, she would usually cry out for her mother. But on this night, something unexpected happens. Watch.
This ain't good. This is already bad. Please don't be levitating. I see you talking to somebody. Wow, you see, this is what I'm saying. My kid's sleeping with me. That crib, that's in my room. That is not happening. We ain't getting that action happening, bro.
Michelle says that her daughter appears to be pointing at something in the dark. What's even more odd is that her baby daughter was laughing and pointing at something for about an hour or so before going back to sleep. It's because of this clip that Michelle thinks that her daughter has encountered something paranormal. According to her, her daughter was seeing something that we couldn't. Whatever it was that her daughter was seeing, Michelle hopes that it was nothing serious or anything that should be a cause for concern. Who knows as to whether or not her daughter had actually seen something that night. But like always, let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed.
I got vision, which I think all kids have that. It's crazy. It's crazy what kind of vision they have. Yeah. Well, that was fun. I am tired, dude. I'm tired, but I had to do this video because if I don't do it now, I'm not gonna do it till like Friday morning. Alright, thank you guys for watching, dude. Thank you for the subs. Oh man, road to 2K. Road to 2K subs. Thank you guys. I'm out of here. Peace.